I sound good, so it's like,
I know that I can sing.
I can sing. Like when I felt like I could sing, I was like, oh, I gotta do something with this. So that's how I basically found.
That's awesome. So you have a cosmetic line. I do too. Love Exquisite.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about your businesses.
All right. So my first business is called Miracle Glow. I make homemade and natural products. So I make body scrubs, foot scrubs, black charcoal face masks, eyebrow serum, body shimmers, lip glosses, lipsticks, lip balms, lip scrubs, all that, mink lashes, shades, all that.
Are you wearing?
Yes. Miracle Glow. So basically, I was struggling with self-empowerment. Like I lacked self-love. I didn't find myself beautiful. I didn't love the skin I was in. I hated my height. I hated my weight. I hated everything about me because growing up, everybody used to always call me the African booty scratcher because I was Trinidadian, and they would call me black, and they said they couldn't play hide and seek with me. It was like really crazy. Like I grew up with so much backlash, and I just knew that I needed to get out of that. I didn't want to be that no more. I was tired of looking at females and thinking, well, what do they have that I don't have? Or why he cheating on me? What is she doing that I'm not doing?
No.
So I just found out that I had to love myself. I had to learn that I had to embrace myself, embrace my beauty, because if I didn't think I was beautiful, or if I didn't love myself, then nobody would.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't know what real love was if I didn't love me.
Exactly.
So with my brand, I made Miracle Glow. So I want to.
How did you get there? Because for some women out there, that's their cry. But how do they move from that place to where you are now? So
God.
how did you, boom.
There's nowhere I couldn't do it, no else but God. Like I had so many suicidal thoughts. I slit my wrist, popped pills, I did everything, but I'm still here. So I just knew I had a purpose.
Yes.
I knew I had a purpose.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't a mistake. He didn't just keep me by robbery. Like I knew it was my purpose. So I had to step out in that leap of faith. And I always had the mindset that I don't want to be mediocre. I know I have so much potential. My parents have instilled so much in me. I have a 4.2 GPA. Like I have so much going on with myself that I could not just not do anything. I just can't sit there. So I knew I wanted to go into business, and I knew that would help me on the progress and the road to have that self-love for myself. So that's why I created my business, and that's how I got there.
So tell us about Miracle Glow and how can people, find your product and buy your product, as well as the Youth Hustlers movement.
All right, so Miracle Glow, you can find me on Instagram at MIRACLE3.glow_. You can find me on Facebook at Miracle Glow as well, just Miracle Glow. And the Young Hustler movement, you can follow that on Instagram. That's all we have right now. It's called Diverse Young Hustlers Incorporated. So basically, I told you guys about Miracle Glow, but Diverse Young Hustlers is basically for the United Minorities. So I feel like a lot of things that the media and the news shine the light on is always the negatives about the minorities. They never show what we're capable of. They never show the hustle. They never show the positive that we do, but they want to show the killings. They want to show the fighting. They want to show all the negatives. And I just know my people are so much worth than what they try to make us to be.
Which is why we provide a platform for people like yourself to showcase that, because it's important.
Exactly. So I've been in business for almost a year now, and I learned some in and outs, and I've collabed with people that know more than I do. And I was like, this is a great idea to create a movement so we can all tell each other about the things that we know, so we can all expose each other to the different things and different tools and strategies, and also create a platform of exposure. Because when they see us when we're young, they're like, oh, well, she's lazy, she's not capable, she's immature, so maybe I shouldn't give her this video, or maybe I shouldn't give her this opportunity. So I want to make that opportunities for us. I want to give us that venue so that we can vent, so we can sing, perform, do whatever it is that we want to do. So it's like a young hustlers movement, and I want them to see like it's positives in the youth and the minorities, especially the blacks, because we get pushed down the most. So.
Hey, girl, yes.
Right? So that part was tying into your testimony. So in line with the theme today is testimony. So over the years or throughout your life, can you just touch on something and share a testimony?
So my testimony is pretty deep. I started being touched at like the age 3, and it didn't stop till I was like 5. But when I turned 5, I started to get raped. I was molested until age 7, and I feel like that's where I got my insecurity from, because it's just like, why me? And the person who did it was my god brother, so it's just like an extra, like,
Somebody killed
what did I do to deserve this? Like, and I also was struggling with bullying. I lost my dad at age 9. So it was like, it was so much going on in my life that I couldn't find myself. I lost myself. And the reason I found myself again is because God. Like, I was always brought up into the church, but I didn't really know God for who he was until I saw that he brought me through all of that. He brought me through depression. He brought me through suicide. He brought me through all those things that I didn't even think that I could get from. I didn't think I could get past this. It's just like, I know he raped me. I haven't told anybody. I didn't tell my parents, like, what do I do? How do I change how I'm feeling? And I called out to God. My mom was telling me, whatever you're going through, you need to put it in God's hands. And I'm just thinking, like, God, what about God? And then I tried him. It says, taste and see that the Lord is good.
Oh, amen to that.
Glory
be to God.
I stepped on that leap of faith, and it's just like, ever since then, like, my testimony just brought me to who the person I am today. Like, I went to a school where they used to call me niggers, monkeys, and all this other crazy stuff, and I just knew that my people, we need to be united. We need to work together, because we see what they're doing. We see that in our community, we always trying to be like crabs in a barrel. We're trying to pull each other down. But we see that the white man is succeeding because they're giving each other opportunities. They want to work together. But as soon as a black man get in office, he don't want to give the other black person the opportunity, because he say, oh, I have to be better than this black person. I have to be the best black person I can be. It's not like that. You can't win by yourself.
Exactly.
So when I experienced all of those things, it's just like, I had to turn it into something positive. I had to take the things that happened to me and make it into a positive and create a change for my people, because I am an activist and I am into all of those things. So I wanted to create that, and that's how I changed my testimony to
your testimony.
Amen to that. Listen, I commend you so much, because you know, are strong. You're beautiful, and I understand what you're saying. You know, self-love, and so many out there, so many other young women that out there that still feel like you. The bullying, you know, you have so many children that are committing suicide over bullying, and it's like, how do we stop this? You know, I mean, it's just happening so much around us, and it's sad, and I don't know, like, you know, going back to your testimony, you as a child at 5 years old, were you fearful of telling someone what was going on?
Definitely.
And see, and that's the thing that we need to instill now in our children. Don't be afraid to tell
Until I was
them.
13. I didn't tell us I was 13.
Right.
So just like, I held it in so long.
Right. And this is what's going on still today. They're holding it in. I don't know, through, you know, the abuser, you know, if they threatening you.
Fear.
Right, fear. Right, fear. And I would love to start some type of class through the school system that's called life. Because life, you know, skills are so important, you know, that common sense to let you know, don't be fearful. You know, your parents will be behind you, your teachers will be behind you, your friends or your family. Keep telling somebody until they listen.
And it's hard because a lot of people, they did speak out when their parents believe. I went to groups where mothers didn't believe them, and it was by their father or their stepfather, and they put their man before them. And it's just like, that's what discourages a lot of people, because when somebody hears your story and it doesn't go successful, then they just think, I don't want to say nothing, because I don't want that to be me. But what you have to understand, if nobody believes her, she's on another step of revealing what's holding her back.
Right.
She now feel like, okay,
That ball that she was holding in
It's
has
out.
now been released.
it's been released. So I just feel like a lot of women should understand that. And men, because men are not felt by raping, they can be raped as well.
No, absolutely. But I'm so glad that God brought you out of this. I'm glad that you're sharing your testimony with us, and, you know, prayerfully someone watching now and seeing this, it will help them through whatever they're going through. because still being young, I mean, you overcame this. You have some women, you know, they're still in their 50s, 60s, and 70s and still dealing with this situation.
So your test was truly a testimony. So thank you and commend you, and you are beautiful.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, hands down.
So how can people follow you again?
On Instagram, my cosmetic page is miracl3.glow_. And on Facebook, it's just Miracle Glow.
And so that's how they can get in touch with you with your music as well as your business.
Yes, my business email for my cosmetic page is miracleglow1@gmail.com, and for music is triniqueen718@gmail.com.
So you're going to be singing for us today.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the song you're going to be performing.
Alright, so like I said, I did go through a heartbreak. I got cheated on by a person multiple times. And I knew that music was my way of expression. And I always wrote music when I was younger. But this time, I just like, I need to get this out in some type of way. Me talking about it is not working. So I just wrote it down and I wrote it to a song, and then I sing it and it helps me.
Sing a song right now.
Yeah, so go in right there.
So y'all about to see a live performance from young Trini.
Yes.